Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, the Ultimate Cleric Guide. In this episode, we're gonna start off by leveling up. As you can see, between the last episode I did go back to Harvest Valley and rejoin the Heirs of the Sun Covenant. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get 40 Faith. That should be pretty good. I mean, we're pretty much going to Dranglake Castle, only 10 points away from getting 50. 50 is like gonna be a little goal for me, because then I can finally use the Dragon Chime, and then of course I'll have to get to 60 eventually. But yeah, I think actually what I'm gonna do is I'll buy a couple of life gems here, even though I have 36, so let's just buy like 14 and we will be, I think, all good. Do I need to upgrade anything? Well, we're gonna check if I can get some upgrades in here. Let's see. Oh, what am I doing? Looks like I can upgrade some stuff. Not my weapon. Need 3 chunks for that. Yeah, I'll upgrade my chime. This chime, like I said, is still pretty good, so I don't mind taking this up to even plus 10 maybe. Okay, next order of business. Before we head to Dranglake Castle, I just remembered that I need to do this. How much does he need? Like 12,000? Something like that. I probably don't need one of these. This should be enough. Oh no, I do need one of those. Oh well, we can use these 3. And I think we should be fine like this. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I know. Let's set up the ladder. And what we need is the 12,000 soul ladder. This, well, actually you can get here without spending 12,000 souls, but it's like whatever. It's kind of annoying and I don't want to risk dying again. I died enough in the last episode. And you know, 12,000 souls at this stage of the game, it's like whatever. Alright, let's go down. Plus, this is just so much easier. Even though it shouldn't work out, because her hands should be like destroyed by the ladder. But whatever. I mean, this is a game. And since we did pick up the Forgotten Key in the previous episode, we can now unlock this door. And I'm probably gonna get the chest wrong, but one of these chests contains Great Lightning Spear. Nice. This one is probably the one that contains Soul Vortex, the one that I don't want. Oh no, this is what I want. And the third one, like I said, contains a sorcery. Yes, Soul Vortex. I just picked up the Witchtree Bellvine. A scaling with miracles, C scaling with dark. Pretty solid catalyst overall. I mean, it's good for low levels or lower levels if you want to use it. It only needs 15 faith, so yeah, decent scaling. I think it's pretty good if you upgrade it. So yeah, overall good catalyst. Also looks kind of awesome. Plus it can cast miracles if that's your thing. It has C scaling, and I think if you infuse it, it actually gets a pretty good scaling, even with dark. So yeah, Witchtree Bellvine, not a bad catalyst. The Witchtree branch is actually one of my favorite staves in the game, just because it looks awesome and the casting speed. Alright, let's try making this jump. Just trying to figure out which is like the best way to... Yes. And here we pick up the disc chime. And what I'm gonna do is... Well, no, we're not gonna do that. Have to kill a couple of these before I can actually warp out. Okay, I think we should be fine. Hopefully the other ones don't... Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, this is not good. iframes save me. Thank you. We might as well kill the last one too. So, let's get out of here. Well, since I'm here, might as well show it off. This Chime. This thing is basically a shield and a catalyst at the same time. B and E scaling. I mean, it's probably not going to be that impressive in terms of its miracle power. Because, oh yeah, and there you can see the effect of lightning spreading in water. It's not going to be as impressive as many of the other catalysts. It's going to be way underpowered compared to like the Dragon Chime and stuff like that. But the reason you want this thing is for Fashion Souls. I mean, you have to admit, it looks pretty awesome. And the defense is, it has good lightning defense and dark defense, but other than that, it's pretty average. But you know what? I'm going to be sticking to it. Like I said, mainly for Fashion Souls. I think this Chime looks, or I guess it's a shield Chime. Looks very, very cool. And I think it fits the whole Cleric business that I'm going for. What I think I'm actually going to do is I'll get rid of the Lion Mage leggings that I'm wearing because it kind of clashes with the set. I'll just go back to the standard Priest leggings. When I get more armor pieces throughout the game, I'll be able to mix and match more. But for right now, yeah, I kind of hate like the way those shoes don't really fit with the rest of my set. But yeah, this Chime, pretty cool. Plus, if I ever do need to cast something, I can always just use it as a backup. It's also good for using weapon buffs, which we won't be able to get a weapon buff until much later. Yeah, this is where we want to go. Yeah, that's one thing about clerics or faith builds, is that they don't get an actual weapon buff until much later in the game. I think it's after Velstadt, if I'm not mistaken. But still, you know. Okay, let's get a move on. Plus I think this Chime actually has a better defense rating than my actual shield. Which is not surprising, because I think that's one of the worst shields in the game. Luckily, my weapon is doing a shit ton of damage. Of course, being powered up with your faith means that your lightning weapons will deal very good damage. Plus I'm surprised that this axe gets a B scaling with lightning if you infuse it. I wonder if it does that with everything. Because then I could understand why so many people like this weapon. Ouch. Not that I actually use my shield that much. I don't know if I talked about this on this playthrough ever. I think I might have. But I feel like shields are a lot less useful in this game. Oh no, I talked about this in my Dark Souls playthrough. Yeah, I feel like shields are a lot less useful in this game. And I don't know why, it's kind of weird. But I find myself blocking a lot less than I normally would. I prefer just to avoid shit and just basically avoid shit, you know, not getting hit instead of straight blocking. And I think the reason for that is that there are so few 100% block shields in the game. That kind of screws it up. Not that it's useless to block. And with the guard break in PvP, such a disappointment that these guys don't actually use their weapons. Nearly got screwed over, good thing that hit him. But you have to be careful because RNG can screw you over with that spell. But it tends to hit a lot of the times. And like I said, it comes out a lot quicker than the Firestorm spells or even the Hex versions. I don't even know what the Hex version is called. Fuck, I completely forgot. Scraps of Life. So yeah, I feel like this one is a lot more useful. And here is Drangley Castle. And we're going to show off kind of an auxiliary effect of miracles. And I think this is really cool that they paid attention to this. Lightning when there's rain, which I guess is like when there's water around generally, is gonna do a lot. Holy shit, what was that damage? Are you kidding me? Take that. So yeah, in the rain, lightning does a lot more damage. So in the Shrine of Amana, rolling with plenty of miracles is actually pretty good in PvP. Less so with pyromancies. That's why I kind of wish that those oil bombs that the enemies in No Man's Wharf throw at you were available, because that would be like a nice tactical option, being able to you know, like coat your enemies in oil and then use pyromancies, although pyromancies are powerful enough as they are. So yeah, that's kind of like a nice thing with miracles. Good that they paid attention to that. It's all in the details, you know. I don't know if your lightning weapon does more damage too. I'm guessing it probably doesn't. I have a feeling it doesn't. Just wish I could test it out, like, against a non-rainy area to see what the difference is. But I think it's pretty significant. Oops, didn't need to dodge twice, but whatever. I guess we'll get to see what the difference is inside the castle, because these Mastodon enemies show up there too. Emit Force, I think even Emit Force does lightning damage, so oops, I shouldn't have done that. Should have lured him closer to the actual statue or whatever this thing is. So here it does 559, so 559, and then we'll see what it deals inside. I'm pretty sure that your actual weapons are not affected. Oh, by the way, back to earlier, the reason I'm not using Great Lightning Spear yet is because that thing needs 42 faith. So yeah, we're gonna hold that thing off for a little while. Is this thing gonna open today? God damn. This is turning out to be a very powerful build. Even though the offensive miracles have been nerfed to oblivion, still. Nice tracking there, buddy. Should I talk to Velogar? Do I need anything from him? Trying to think. I think it does sell something, doesn't he? He does have a lot of dialogue though, so we're gonna have to bear that in mind. Yeah, we know. He has pretty interesting lore, but, you know, don't have time for that shit. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, are you gonna... Thank you. Start selling me shit? Nice. Get this one's me. Oh, he just sells the magic lightning bolt. And great magic barrier, of course. We wanna get this. The thing about this spell is you can actually get a free copy of it inside... I think it's inside the... Aldia's Manor. The problem with that is that by the time you get to Aldia's Manor, you've already gone past the Shrine of Amana, and Great Magic Barrier is very, very good in the Shrine of Amana. So yeah, as you can see, 475. I guess that's what the difference in being in the rain or not. But yeah, Emit Force deals lightning damage too. Wrath of the Gods too. God damn it. Fucking barehanded parry. It's so much easier in Dark Souls 1. Fuck. I'm gonna parry this fucker. I don't care. Thank you. But yeah, seriously. So much easier in Dark Souls 1. Hey, I got the armor piece. Not that I'll be able to wear it because I'm going for like more of a light build with this character. What the hell? My weapon is still ridiculous. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, come on. I just want to pick that shit up. Can I? Thank you. Leggings and the gloves. Not that useful. Don't need to heal, I think. Just move on. I wonder if I can use Great Magic Barrier. Not that I actually need it here, because I don't think anything casts magic. Might be useful against the Mirror Knight a bit later. Although Great Magic Barrier I'm pretty sure takes 2 no, it only takes 1 slot. I mean, there's no reason not to attune it then. You see this spell a lot online, and it's kind of understandable, because there are a lot of people like rolling Pursuers and or Affinity or whatever it's called. And you know, like lots of magic spammers online, so I think it's completely understandable why this spell is so popular. And it can help out a lot, so if you've got the faith for it, there's no reason not to tune it. Nice. I didn't know these guys dropped slabs too. That's interesting. I thought it was only the other stone soldiers. Ah well. Pick up these. The soul is gonna come in handy, I guess. Let's go ahead and... oh, we're only here. Still tend to forget the layout of this castle sometimes. Do I even need to hit that bonfire down there a bit later? I don't even think so. Dragon Riders are gonna be a piece of cake. Fuck. Oh well, who cares? Wanna get there's a Twinkling Titanite here? I didn't even know. This poison seems to be lasting quite a while, actually. I'm not gonna waste fucking poison moss on that. I can just wait for it to run out and use Great Heal. Oh shit. Getting shot. Not that it matters, because as you can see, Great Heal is very good. Let's see. Come on, you fuckers. Take some thunder from the heavens. That didn't do as much as I hoped it would do. Stop turtling. These guys are annoying sometimes. What the hell? Come on. I was nowhere near that. Actually, I probably was. No, not gonna risk it. Come on, you asshole. This is a tactic you see quite a bit online. People like doing this, except they constantly back away, and that is a sure way to piss me off if you do that online. I hate when people just turtle behind a great shield and then back away. Generally, I don't mind people who play defensively, unless it's the type of defensive that gets really annoying. This bitch is gonna be a problem because she can attack so quickly. Okay, let's see how we're gonna approach this. You know what? I think we're gonna approach it by blocking her shit. Or not, because she can guard break. Gonna approach her shit by casting Heavenly Thunder. I never have this much trouble against her. Okay, now we're good. Once you stun lock her, I think that's it. So there's Lycia dead. I think now we're still fine. Still fine is a sentence that gets me killed quite a bit in the Souls games. But I think for dual dragon... Oh, well, thank you. Dual dragon riders, there should be no problems. Gonna skip Nishandra. I think lightning spears actually can hit her. So if you want to do that, you want to get rid of her, you can do that. But I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to waste my lightning spears. Wonder if people would summon me here. I guess probably not, because this boss is so piss easy. That is so ridiculous. God damn. That can only be called wrecked. I mean, there's no other way for it. This guy's gonna get wrecked too. Even though he's a bit stronger. It's like... By this point, the Dragon Rider is such an easy boss. Come on. At least once, thank you. Twice. This is such a good spell. You know, I thought this spell would be useless in PvP, or I mean PvE, but it's actually very good. I've been having a ton of success with it. Alright, easiest boss in Soul's history. Well, actually, I mean these two, the Congregation and Pinwheel, there should be like a competition to determine who is the biggest pussy boss in Dark Souls or in the Souls series. Okay, Benhart, you're gonna be coming with me through, well, not through Drang Lake Castle, but for the Mirror Knight. So got the gesture. I have 40,000 souls. You know what, I'll just go through here first, and then I'll walk back to Majula and do some leveling. I just want to get this over with. At least get the elevator set up. Okay. Again, pretty easy. Luckily you can attack these guys before they get up. Oops, I thought he was dead. I honestly thought he was. Can these guys drop their... Oh no, they don't drop their shield, they only drop the Llewellyn shield, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I'm not gonna... Thought about parrying him, but no, that's a bad idea. Is he activated? Yes, he is. Don't need to pick up Kaith's Chime because, like I mentioned during my previous... or the Hex Guide, Kaith's Chime cannot actually cast miracles. It's only for hexes. I don't think there's anything here that we need, but whatever, we'll clear this room out. More souls is always useful. Kind of makes you wonder what Alon Knights are doing here, but I guess they needed a... They needed like an archer enemy, but I don't know why they couldn't make just like a Drang Lake Soldier archer or something. Or like a Cyan Knight archer, why they had to like recycle enemies from the Iron Keep. Ah well, whatever. Let's see, no, you know what, my weapon is... I think it's doing plenty of damage, so I'm trying to go for a backstab. Huh, it's not working. I always forget what this wooden chest contains. Besides, I know it's a trap, but besides that. Oops. Well, that kind of hurt. Oh, great arrows. Well, that is not very good, is it? Let's heal up. Great Heal is such a good spell. If you have the faith for it, it is definitely, well, without question, the best healing spell in the game. So, what damage was I doing outside? I don't even remember. Like 630 something. So I think we do have quite a big improvement. take that. That's for turtling. No, you know what? I should stop trying to backstab these guys. Or not backstab, but parry these guys. That is not gonna end well. My drop rate is actually pretty solid. Getting lucky here. Not that the sign armor is, like I said, something I would be using. Or something that is, like, extremely rare. Oh wait, you know what? Instead of a lightning spear, I can test out, almost test out the difference without getting my ass killed. So I was doing 500 inside, 603. So that is like a good chunk of damage added. Most pointless door in Dark Souls. Oh wait, there's a ladder here? What the hell? Oh, great shield, thank you. I never knew there was a ladder here, holy shit. Where does this lead? Oh, just here? Well, this is disappointing. That's all that's up here? Come on, I thought I like discovered some cool secret that I didn't know about. Not even a treasure? Something? No. Well, that is the most disappointed I've been today. I really thought this would lead to like... Ah, come on. Because I honestly didn't know that that ladder was there. Huh. Well, I guess that's why I didn't know, because it's not like a treasure or anything. Well, at least now I know how to take out those Alon Knights if I ever needed to. But I mostly just run through here, so it's not an issue. Oh, but this means that... Ah, come on. God damn it. Means that I missed the door, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, well, I think what I'm gonna do is wrap up the episode and then I'll go around off screen again and unlock the door. So yeah, I wanna thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Dark Souls 2, the Ultimate Cleric Guide. Hey Benhart, just wave to him. And I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.